And we are. Hello folks, welcome to the League of Legends BCAL, BC Amateur League Season 3. I am Erzi and I'm here with Baz.
And we're bringing you a game between Ctrl Alt Elite and Kanto All-Stars.
So, without further ado, here we are into the champion select and banning phase.
Ban and Maokai. I don't really know a whole lot about either of them, so those are just banned champions right there. Good choices. Lee Sin, Blind Monk, B Sin,
Yeah,
B Monk.
we have 2 early jungle bans here, so we'll see how the rest of that one plays out.
It's really just only going to affect Critical and Arcarad, so. And they're banned out.
So these two teams did play together in Season 2, so I'm not sure if they're going to be targeting each other specifically with remembering some of their previous games. So we'll
they're just hitting bans all across like different roles. Morgana could be a flex pick. I haven't actually seen the mid laner from Ctrl Alt Elite play Morgana, so another jungle ban comes out. Really trying to focus down tanky junglers in that AoE CC from Cinder. Not really sure what they have in mind.
Yeah, it's definitely looking a lot like solo queue bans right now. Those are 3 fairly common bans on the left and the right hand side actually, and there it is, the Lucian ban.
And yeah, and Lucian goes down. So it just seems like basic solo queue bans for both teams. Oh.
And
Ctrl Elite picking up the Orianna early, commonly played by their team.
Yeah, so I wonder if we're going to see some sort of wombo combo build going on here. They banned out the Rammus and Maokai, so those would have been 2 good picks for Orianna, but I guess they're still on the table.
I mean, at this point, you know, you could say anything about both teams, but you know, one thing you gotta say is they both play League of Legends, so
confirmed.
We got that going on. Anything can happen. They hit the buttons, the characters do the actions, and I really feel like Kanto All-Stars is a stronger team going into this. Ash pick, waiting for the second one. That should be an interesting choice.
Will we see the lock-in here? It's definitely one of the least commonly played ADCs. They did ban out the Lucian, so they don't have to worry about the one of the main stronger powerhouses for this patch.
Oh, and then Snake 2 locks in the support for himself. Lingering on a Vi pick.
There it is, Vi and Leona locked in. It's very hard engage right now. But that looks like just exactly what Ctrl Alt Elite was banning away. But they still managed to find 2 strong picks for jumping in.
Radical going with Kha'Zix, someone that he and every other jungler who has played the game has played before. Be going for some good early pressure.
Yeah,
Orianna is a safe choice in the mid lane.
Kha'Zix definitely seen the days.
Oh, never mind. We've been tricked. And it looks like to counter that hard. Oh, and you know what? Fuck it. There you go.
You don't want to wait till after locked in. Victor, quick locked in right there.
Oh, you know, the Instinct has actually played a lot of Victor, and he's pretty good at it. Something like the only time I've ever seen Victor used in rank 5s consistently. He's pretty strong. I don't know if their Orianna is going to be good enough to take it on.
Yeah, I think Victor's definitely underrated this patch. He brings a lot to the table towards mid lane, and
powerful
he's very, very, very powerful bully. I definitely think he's underrated. And the Ezreal
it looks like for Kanto All-Stars, we got a bot lane of Leona and Ezreal. A lot of in and out. Pretty sure that Vi is picked in for jungle, so it'll be interesting what they choose for top lane, especially going into that Mundo that was just picked up by Ctrl Alt Elite.
Yeah, generally a fairly safe pick. Should be able to tank a lot.
On simple math, going for the Corki, a common pick for him. Okay, they're picking a lot of comfort champions, especially against that hard engage and the AoE stun and ult from their mid laner that Ctrl Elite has right now. For fucking Kanto. Okay, man. We'll figure it out.
And Lulu picked up for the top lane.
Lulu picked up for top lane. Having a little trouble switching everything around. Looks like it's all locked in right now. There we go. Took a lot of switches to get it done.
Playing a little swapsies, managing their small champion pools. So, all right. So yeah.
Interesting note that
go ahead.
Swap anything around. They just pick their roles as they came. No real strategy, deep strategy there, it appears. A lot of poke though coming out from Ctrl Alt Elite.
Well, Ctrl Alt Elite's definitely got a really strong front line with the Mundo Braum combo. I mean, Leona is, on the other hand, a good tank, but other than that, doesn't exactly provide much else. Besides hard engage, of course, but if you're just being poked down, she's not going to provide as much as someone like Braum would do for you. So now
I know we have a 3-minute delay.
3-minute stream delay, unfortunately, so we're going to have to sit this one through, and we'll catch up back with you in 3 minutes. So we'll talk to you then.
You know, I'm going to have to put my money. Who do you think is going to win? I put my money on Kanto.
I think it's too early to say. I would love to start a hashtag vote, but of course we would never get popular enough that we would see anything trending.
I don't care what happens. My money is on Kanto.
Well, I'm going to do on the flip side. I'm going to go with Ctrl Alt Elite on this one then. Let me line up the champions on the scoreboard for everyone. There we are. Everyone looks lined up. Alright, and let's see what kind of early game strategies we got going on. If we'll have any late invades, or if we're going to have an early rush somewhere. Looks like Kanto All-Stars not hesitating, running straight down to that lower bush, looking for the early pickoff.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Stream's all synced up with everything.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, it looks like it.
If at first you do not succeed, please, tell me what it is.
Not a whole lot going on right now. Control and Kanto both seem happy to just be perched in their respective parts of the map. I don't think the Control knows what's going on.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. We got Ctrl Alt Elite out front with Kanto right behind them in their own jungle.
Yeah, Kanto is really taking over the jungle of Control.
I think Victor just showed in bush.
Yeah, Victor just got spotted out. Kanto's going to try and move up here, see if they can get anything off this. He'll reorganize himself around the jungle while the minions are moving up. Do you think they might abandon? Looks like they might abandon this. They're leaving most of the bot lane and jungle.
Well, some of Kanto actually backed early because they thought that Elite wasn't going to be there. When it turns out they actually just changed positioning.
Looks like a lot of posturing, not a whole lot going on right now. Yeah, and everyone's going back to their respective lanes.
So it looks like it's going to be double buff for each jungler, no steals there.
No real steals and no real help from either lane either, so both junglers are going to be a little bit low moving into the game.
Yeah, I guess they're valuing the level 2 bot lane, which is going to be able to press a huge advantage, hopefully. I know Leona, once she hits 2, can definitely put a lot of pressure on it when she jumps right in. So there's level 2 from Leona.
And Leona is moving up, going aggressive, and just needs to be forcing them off farm.
Yeah, the tower's wave's gonna hit the tower, so unfortunately, there's nothing else there to get.
All lanes seem pretty passive right now. Victor in the mid lane trying to focus the control Orianna off farm using his laser.
Sometimes it almost is worth it to forego some of the CS early on just to be able to provide some lane pressure.
So and it looks like Cratical is heading into Arkarad's jungle while he's doing red buff. Maybe he can go for the steal and leap over. Arkarad is pretty low, so... And never mind.
Spotted out.
Yeah, walked right over a ward. Oh, and things are not looking good for Tabs.
Tabs actually has to burn flash there. Barely making it away there with about 100 health left.
We're already seeing the effects of that aggressive all-in and AoE slow and stun.
There's Leona in on the bot lane. Unstoppable shield does take a bit of it down, but that's still poked way down. So there goes Corky's little safety net from Braum.
And Braum is still eating Qs from Ezreal. Gold is pretty much even right now. Exactly even. Leona's still going in on bot lane. Not able to get a whole lot off that though. Top lane Munda seems to be being fast by pushed back into his tower by Lulu.
Yeah, getting low early, but I wonder how that's going to switch up when Munda reaches 6 and then not have lots of life pressure. Same with Lulu actually with the ult, so that's both gonna have a lot of sustain.
Cratical making a move again, but getting spotted out by a ward for the second time.
Nothing will come out of that though, no counterplay available, Vi's back at base anyways.
Kanto's ward positioning really seems to be stopping any kind of move that Cratical is attempting to make here.
Overall, not a whole lot of vision out there yet. It's just the light ones on river from each spot lane side. That's actually about it. But we'll see how that progresses throughout as they get more gold picked up on each of the champions.
Still not a whole lot going on in this game. Both teams seem pretty happy to just passively farm their lane. Let the jungles wander around, get some items and gold. Bot lane, Ezreal and Leona are still trying to go in, able to get a lot of good damage off on Braum, but you can't really break through his shield that fast.
Krako's coming back again, bot for the gank. It is warded though, he's going to be sitting on that for a second.
I don't think Leona's going to be fast enough to get out of here though. That stun is going to go off.
There goes the flash, and there's the proc for Braum, and that's first blood for Corky.
You know, Corky is one of Simple Math's like more played ADCs, so he seems pretty comfortable on it. Willing to Valkyrie in for the kill.
It's going to be good because now early on he's going to be able to counteract some of Ezreal's poke, and then when the mid game comes around, he's definitely going to be able to put a lot of pressure down onto Ezreal.
And Ezreal getting a little bit too close here.
Looks like Vi's coming in to see if she can counteract anything here. But
and gets spotted out by a ward.
Nothing will come out of that one. Taking an early look at the CS here, it's very even all around. It's almost identical all across the board. So we can see itemization is going to be probably fairly similar. Kanto has a nice deep ward on top of the red, but I wonder if Vi's going to be able to make it over there and go for a steal or something.
Doesn't look like it. Kanto's jungler is actually not doing anything right now. Just waiting for the blue up to spawn. A lot of wasted time going on here. He's trying to call Victor back to get the blue buff.
Goes the blue buff over.
And Victor picks up the blue buff, meets Braum, and Kazak's coming in just to inspect their jungle. Just coming in there, just saying hello. What's going on?
Playing a nice deep
Blue
pink
buff
in
gone?
there.
Oh, it is? You know, we're gonna ward up here and just go back to our own lane, try and collapse in on that Leona. And it looks like Ctrl Alt Elite might be making a move for Dragon.
Looks like they're considering it, but it
Pushing
looks...
the bot lane. But yeah, Orianna's a little too far out and too close to Vi. They might have to pull back and protect her. No! Gonna go for it. They know the Vi is up there, they can see her on ward, so they feel pretty comfortable just going straight up for this dragon.
Here comes the TP in from Lulu.
They look to be in a very bad spot here.
It's coming out, and Kha'Zix
and
does hit
Leona
the
goes
smite, but knocked out right away afterwards, just deleted. Koruki's gonna have to make a run
As
for
your
it.
ult misses.
Qing and auto is all that would
And
take.
looks like both teams are going to disengage.
Well played by Kha'Zix though, good smite. Finish it off. It's definitely going to be worth it for the overall gold team advantage.
Traded Dragon for a kill.
As we can see, we have 4 people rotating bot now. This might be a dive for
This
Kanto.
could definitely be a dive if they can get close enough.
Lulu is 6 for the ultimate, so whoever takes the aggro, they can definitely pop it off right after.
Hopefully they can get something off this because Mundo is pushing up, proxy farming the top lane. He's really going to try and get some damage out in the tower while they're busy
So
battling.
let's see, here it is, Vi engages with the ult.
And the Vial comes out.
Vi takes...
Oh,
Whoa, the heal, not enough unfortunately, so that's only going to be a 1-for-1.
Could have gone better for Kanto right now. Mundo is putting a lot of damage out on top lane.
Leona's going in.
Oh, they could get Braum though, moving in. They tab
As he
Braum.
does, the Lulu, the Pixie, and the ult not gonna be enough, barely.
Ezreal not seeming to go for any parts of the Triforce right now, just straight into BFs, powerful auto attacks, powerful Qs, really helping out all in potential.
So Mundo did get a lot of time to free farm there, because the original tower dive didn't go as planned with Kha'Zix coming in from behind. So Mundo has built up
Like,
just over a
Victor's
20
looking for him,
CS
not
lead.
gonna get him in time now.
But of course Lulu did pick up 2 kills, so she should be able to hold her own for now.
Despite all the damage that Mundo put on the top tower, he didn't get it, so Kanto's a little bit ahead right now. Despite Ctrl Alt Elite picking up that dragon, lost a tower, and they ended up losing a bunch of people bot lane for it.
So Kanto does have two really nice deep wards down in Ctrl Alt Elite sides in the back of their jungle and in their tri-bush. So they might be looking, now that the tower's gone, to be able to take control of the bot lane and force some easy ganks by taking over their jungle and then changing the overall map pressure. From there they can always be able to rotate it.
Really important part of their game. That all-in ultimate is going to be really strong in any sort of fight, as we saw when they dove bot lane tower.
Yeah, so her ult's off cooldown in 15 or 20 seconds or so, so let's see if she'll make any plays with that up. So Orianna making a dangerous cut through and has to use the barrier heal.
Oh, but she managed to escape Victor's ult and walks away with a little bit of health left. To chug some health potions. Doesn't look like Orianna's going back. Oh, never mind. Figured she'd just drink them, because what do they do when sitting in your inventory? You know?
No good if you don't use them.
That AoE CC is really zoning out Ctrl Alt Elite, but Braum is unafraid, walking straight in there and taking a ton of damage for it. Seems like a really bad idea.
Oh, we have Mundo coming in the side. Vi drops the ulti down on him. The heal is
again.
that going to be enough? Kanto is chasing, not stopping. There they go, backing off now.
They're pushing Ctrl Alt Elite back again.
Mundo barely lives through that one. But
Orly doesn't have a whole lot of answers for their combined engage. Not early game.
So take a look at the minimap now. We can
Got
see
3
Kanto's
members.
vision control of bot side is now, bot and top jungle is huge. They're definitely trying to
Kanto's just rotated 3 members up to top lane to take that tower really fast. No one on Ctrl Alt Elite is prepared to help defend that.
Spot out with the pink. So reducing their vision, while opponent's vision, while taking their own to the next level. It's looking pretty good for Kanto right now.
Taken over Ctrl Alt Elite jungle.
So we'll have to see how that plays out. We're on a spot out Ezreal with the pink placed on there earlier, Braum from the other side. Taz with the kill on Ezreal.
That's a little bit of mispositioning there by Ezreal. Got caught between a Braum and a hard place.
The young freak.
Oh, and then disengaging from Visal with Braum out. Good choice in the Braum pickup.
Yeah, had to burn flash, but he's going to keep the team safe. I know Ori's dissonance will get a little speed up on the way out, slow down the enemies. But not without a response. Kanto is pushing 4 down mid lane, and this turret's almost gone already. So
and they're going to take that tower. Kanto keeps moving forward in this game. There are a few sloppy plays here and there, but they seem to be really much more aggressive on the map.
Yeah, Mundo did just get top tower though, so that is a bit of global gold for Ctrl Alt Elite, which is going to be useful in the end. We got Dragon spawning in 5 seconds, so let's see if we'll have anyone from the top TP down. Is Mundo's TP up? It is up, whereas Ezreal's top does not have TP.
Had to burn Lulu on the support.
This looks like it might end up going to Ctrl Alt Elite because they'll have the 1 man extra, plus Leona is already looking a bit low, as with Victor.
Yeah, it looks like Kanto is going to have to back off here. Leona getting close, so trying to drop people away. It looks like she's going to try and draw them away so that Vi can come from in there and get off the smite steal.
Will we see the steal? And it does!
Yes, she did!
Alcarad with his smite steal on Vi. She'll take that, she'll take the death.
His life for the dragon.
Well done.
Ballsy play.
Want to keep the gold out of Elite's pocket, steal the dragon back. Well, definitely well played.
I mean, it's a bold idea, but it didn't really help because Kanto still has a slight disadvantage here. You're sacrificing your jungle for the dragon. Not quite the smartest strategic move. And now Ctrl Alt Elite is putting a lot of pressure on their mid tower. Oh, Mundo might go down in the top lane. He's caught up there. This could be it. He can't escape Victor's, and he goes down.
That's down quick. So they're going to rotate mid now and have the 5-on-4 pressure.
Ctrl Elite has to back off here. Critical is too low to keep fighting. I don't think they have enough poke and disengage to keep them away.
That's it. Elite's going to back off for now.
But confident that our team's got mid lane under control. It's going back to farming your jungle.
The blue buff still here. It's sort of the game so far. We have a TP coming in from... Wow. Okay. Alright, looks like we're back online. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like we had it cut out for some reason, not too sure why. Baz, co-host here, looks like he's still not quite back into Curse, so we'll have to give him a second here. I'll just quickly pop that onto Sword. Invite him on the side. Okay, so unfortunately missed a minute there. Gold lead's still very close together. Overall trend looks fairly the same. I'll have to check in with Baz when we get back in and see if we missed anything else. Let's realign the champions here.
Are we back in line?
We are back online.
Alright. Let me go get a glass of water. What has happened?
Our stream cut offline for some reason, unfortunately.
Yeah, I left when I saw that happen. Well, that means that no one watching knows what happened either, so we can make whatever happened up.
Okay, so that was an early 15-minute Baron for Ctrl Alt Elite.
Really impressive, you know. I'd never expected two players like that to just be able to play off those crazy, crazy coordinated moves.
Oh, an aggressive move coming over the Dragon Pit. Will Leona get away? Feel the exhaust down, and Kha'Zix falls. Vi's damage over time is too much, and the tankiness. Ctrl Alt Elite's gonna have to back out with Ezreal coming in through the side.
Ezreal's in a really good position, I think.
Can they proc? Yeah, Corki goes down too. Looks like they're gonna take what they have there and end up on Dragon.
Ctrl Alt Elite still getting outplayed across the map, in the wrong position, letting other players get close to them.
Critical was down, so no steal this time. Banking the Dragon Pit, so nice 15G for Victor. Meanwhile, Mundo was pushing mid lane through that
wandering through, hitting things with his. What is that? Why does he, the weightlifting Mundo, have a cleaver? Rito, please fix later.
That is right. So while we're at a little dull moment here, let's check out the goal differences pro laners. Overall, it's looking fairly close. Vi does have about a 1k gold lead over Kha'Zix. Even in top, fairly even mid lane, almost identical. They're about 10 gold apart for the ADCs. And supports are a couple hundred off. So overall, very
good. They're all tied up, 3-3, but Kanto All-Stars has got. I have no idea. 1.4 thousand, whatever. More gold.
Looks like Kanto's actually kind of losing a bit of the vision control they had earlier in the blue jungle.
Yeah, a lot of pink wards coming up like Ctrl Alt Elite, really moving any sort of advantage they have.
Yeah, around the edge of their jungle, so they can pick off the wards as early as possible, and when Kanto tries to make a move for it, potentially collapse in on them. And now as they're approaching mid game, we're going to see if that Wombo combo team works out with the Orianna ball. Let's see if we'll see anything come out of that.
That's a big question of this game, is that can the Wombo combo Braum Orianna outdo all of the hard engage that Kanto All-Stars is bringing to the table?
It could end up just being a battle of who actually ends up going in first. Who gets
the best sort of League of Legends games are decided a few seconds by who presses those buttons first. It's gonna be all about fast fingers, folks.
We got a siege coming in here from Kanto. Wave clear from Orianna, too strong though.
Not an easy siege show with Corki, Kha'Zix, and Orianna. You get a lot of poke if you try and stay out there for too long.
Yeah, if you stay up for too long, then the easily chase down with the slows from Braum and Mundo are both really good at chasing people down. You're slow after slow after slow. So it can be very dangerous.
Pushing in, though. Extending a little bit too far. Stays there.
You might see a Vi engage from the bottom around her. And there goes Leona in the top lane. Ball drops on back onto Orianna.
This is taking a lot of damage. Good
Vi
and Ezreal.
Right onto Orianna. Orianna heals and runs out.
Teleports back in though. Orianna all comes out. Wombo combo is looking really strong right now. Far too much damage. Oh, but Kha'Zix goes down. Surprising amount of burst coming out of Victor.
Overall,
Initiate could just not beat the Wombo combo in a straight fight.
Yeah, surprising. The gold is still close. They ended up still getting out Kha'Zix while getting low themselves, but no overall finish. And there it is, Corki with the big one coming out to finish off Leona. Looks like they're gonna get a mid turret or two out of that one.
That's just too much tankiness for Control Elite side. Kanto All-Stars really cannot destroy enough of them fast enough. He wins all their engage.
Blue popping over to Victor again. Gonna be a struggle picking that one up with no mana already.
Oh, it looks like you might need a little bit of help. It's still tanking. This is one of the most difficult blue buffs I've ever seen.
That's a strong brotherhood there.
You know, that's how you know that you're a part of a team, is that your ADC will just tank shit for the mage.
That is what we like to see. So a little null period here. We do have Mundo shoving up top lane R though. So let's see if we'll get
Kanto All-Stars really has not been able to retake their vision control that they had early game.
Yeah, they got 1 or 2 here and there, but they tend to be picked off fairly quickly by Elite.
Yeah, the pink ward line coming out from Ctrl Alt Elite has been really strong.
So Corki has just finished the Triforce and Shiv, so that's going to be putting a lot of damage.
Ezreal still pretty much avoiding most common Ezreal items, going for Bloodthirster first and then picking up a machine.
Yeah, and the sweeper, oh, there goes. Not much coming out of that one though, just a couple wards dropped down. Sweeper get a timeout. Second one coming in. Oh, and Corki, Valkyrie's over right into Vi. But phone 2 with the backup coming, Vi has
a lot of damage, not really able to escape. Oh, but bad positioning by Braum, he's frozen up in the air, Vi goes in.
Mundo turns out he's stuck by himself with Vi going
Mundo goes
hand
out.
down deep.
Vi might go down, she's a little bit too far in. Just take out Mundo and they fall back.
Good timing on the fight though by Kanto with the dragon spawning and just under. Oh my god!
That
Wow!
Do not underestimate the power of Oriana's ball.
Command Shockwave coming in huge.
Oh, he goes into the
Kanto going for the counter.
Oh, but he managed to get back out. This could be a great play by Ezreal, baiting them in.
Corki just sitting over the wall, laying shots down. That is really good for Ctrl Alt Elite. And that is an ace.
That did not work out in Kanto's favor.
It was really looking like it was going to be till that Shockwave came through, and then Elite was able to just finish that off. Really well played. Tabs coming up big for the team there. With that, the gold lead has been shifted over on to Elite.
Like both teams decide to just kind of back off right now. And let's take a look at the Twitch chat, see what's going on over there. Seems like a lot of people are just talking about how much better they are than the team, and how they would be 10-0 with 300 CS. And that seems really common among the people watching the show right now. Is that we get a lot of challenger players coming in here, you know, a lot of professional, a lot of challenger players coming in here watching the BC Amateur League. You know, just we're glad to have them here, you know, giving their thoughts and hints, letting the players know how well they could have played.
Valkyrie in, and that's going to be Victor going down. We had a slow apply from Braum.
A really strong combo coming in. This Victor getting a little bit too cocky, advancing out into their jungle.
Yeah, the Ori and Braum combo with speed ups and slows from both sides. It's brutal. Mundo clearing
really seeing
out
the benefit of this
vision
comp right now coming into the mid game.
We got to shove bot lane though, and with the counter push mid lane from Elite, and that's gonna have to send Kanto recalling. Ezreal's gonna go try and finish the turret off, but that's gonna be too late. That's gonna be an inhibitor for Elite. How did they manage that one? Kanto got caught scrambling there.
Oh, man, Kanto seemed like they really controlled the early game with that hard engage, but the team fighting coming out of Ctrl Alt Elite is just much stronger.
And here they go in, tower diving onto Vi.
Full tower dive onto Vi, and Vi goes down.
That's not going to be too much of a worry at this point in the game. We got the tanks definitely good enough. Leona's hopping in by herself. Unfortunately, team's a bit too far behind.
They got too much damage coming out.
And the Shockwave hits 3!
Beautiful Shockwave.
Shockwave and distance take him out. That's a double kill for Oriana. Kazak's
exactly
looking for the cleanup in the back.
That wombo combo Braum Oriana ult really coming in big.
Yeah, Oriana is definitely a really good pick up there. And now we've got Elite, counter jungle and Kanto. A little switch up from the start. So now
it seems like this game has really reversed itself. Now Elite is just taking over Kanto's jungle just like we saw them do Kanto do to them before in the early game.
Yeah, so
a lot of good back and forth.
They got tons of vision control in this top jungle, so I'm going to see if they're use that to their advantage to go for it for Baron soon here.
It looks like Elite is advancing their pink ward line, trying to get a good foothold into the Kanto jungle. They still haven't gotten this ward over here though. Not sure why. There's a single Kanto ward in the middle of the Ctrl Alt Elite defensive line. Really might as well have them see that one section of their jungle, I guess, just like a little tease, like you want to come in here, but there's no way we're gonna let you.
Yeah, they could use that to their advantage and sneak around through the blue buff side, so just to try and avoid being spotted as they head to Baron. Or they could just not want to go over there.
Now we're gonna see if Mundo can really mess around, see if we can stop Lulu at the current state of the game. I don't think so. Lulu's too fast, and just feels like. You know what,
Yeah, Lulu and her Pixie are marathon runners, so we'll get away from that one nice and easy.
Not that it matters, because mid lane inhibitor is still down, and bot lane is starting to get pushed in.
And they're pinging the Baron. It is warded, so will it be cleared out? No, the sweeper not going to be enough if this reaches the back.
Good rotation.
Yeah, Corky.
Oh, that teleport is coming in.
And is taken out. I guess we had the cancel
like pretty much uncontested.
So dissonance coming out
way
huge.
Too close, taken out by the Orianna ball and the Braum ult.
And Corky jumps right in there. That burst damage onto Ezreal is too strong. He's gonna have to run for it. Lulu will come in, shields coming through. Corky flashes on to finish it, and that's it. This could be game, pushing down mid lane.
This might be the end of the game right here.
Dude, that slow's coming through from Braum and Mundo.
So many slows. Kazakh slow, Ori slow, Braum slow. There's too much jumping, too much rockets, too much poke.
That's it. There's the crit. Victor does make it away, but those mid lane turrets are falling fast. Triple kill for Tabs.
In the fountain, they're disrespect.
And that's going to be it. Game 1 is going to Ctrl Alt Elite. By coming in for a final disrespect, pad the stacks.
Great job. Oh. And by, you know,
pad
not
tab stats.
Go down without a fight.
And that is game. 13.
Kanto did a great job of controlling the early game with that early initiation and the early ward coverage, but the team fighting that Ctrl Elite brought out in the mid game was just too strong, and they couldn't burst them down fast enough to get to the Braum Mundo front line.
Yeah, we definitely saw that shift from early to mid to late. We never actually really fully reached late game, but even the late mid game, the team fight was definitely way too much. The vision control, that front line of pinks down by the edge of their jungle was definitely very useful. It kept those vision away from Kanto, and eventually it shifted over. We've got 4 pinks still on the map for Elite. Alright guys, stay tuned. Game 2 will be coming with you shortly here. We'll probably have a couple-minute break for the players to rest their eyes, grab some drinks, head to the bathroom, all that fun stuff. And we'll be back for Champion Select here in a few minutes, so stay tuned.